We just revealed how for-profit stem cell clinics are marketing treatments for COVID-19. But a controversial injection for COVID-19 is also gaining popularity in the wellness world. Our investigative producer, Leslie Marcus, reports.
While investigating stem cells in Florida, I was offered a non-FDA approved drug called Thymosin Alpha-1, which clinics said could prevent and ease coronavirus symptoms. I was curious and began a new investigation.
Thymosin Alpha-1 is an amino acid peptide that was discovered in 1977. It's been studied for various viral and bacterial infections where the immune response is impaired. The only issue, though, the FDA has never approved it to treat any health condition, but that hasn't stopped providers from selling it as an effective COVID-19 treatment.
Several wellness clinics in town offer me Thymosin Alpha-1 as an effective treatment for COVID-19. I just picked up this vial to the tune of $400.
The wellness clinic claims seemed all too appealing, so I reached out to infectious disease specialist Dr. Robert Schooley to get the lowdown on Thymosin Alpha-1.
Dr. Schooley, you're an infectious disease specialist, and your medical journal was the only one that published an article on Thymosin Alpha-1. Can you tell me about that one?
Yes, I'm the editor of a journal called Clinical Infectious Diseases. We publish papers about clinical relevance in the area of infectious diseases. Starting in January of 2020, there had been a small study done. They had just looked at people who had gotten the drug and those who hadn't, because the group that got the drug had a lower mortality rate than the group that didn't get the drug.
What are your thoughts on doctors that are using the study that was published in your journal as evidence that this works for COVID-19?
We published the study really as a stimulus for other people to do additional studies. And I don't see this drug as one that has reached the level of credibility that should be sold in the United States. It's not a drug that the Food and Drug Administration has approved for the treatment of COVID-19.
I met with doctors here in town that were pushing Thymosin Alpha-1 as a COVID cure, COVID prevention mechanism. And this isn't cheap. This is about $400 plus the consult fee. Is this a scam?
You know, we see a lot of these nutraceutical-like products that get sold without any valid proof that they're beneficial, and they're taking advantage of people's anxiety when they sell the drugs this way.
So the place that I received the Thymosin Alpha-1 from told me they treated a number of people with this who never got sick and also helped them if they did get COVID. Do you think there's any truth to that?
The problem with that is that COVID has a very wide range of symptoms. Many people have no symptoms at all. Some people have severe symptoms. And if you don't have a controlled trial in which you have a group who got a drug like Thymosin Alpha-1 or a placebo, you can't assess whether that drug had anything to do with what their course was like. This could be like someone handing me a silver coin and saying, if you carry this across the street, you won't get hit by a car. When I got on this side of the street, I didn't get hit, and they say, look at that, that protected him from that car. There's no way of knowing it had anything to do with crossing the street safely. That's what you get when somebody gives you a testimonial about a drug that hasn't been studied in a rigorous clinical trial.
Sounds like snake oil to me.
It's pretty close.